Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Got a 24 Rav4 here, and egregious amount of miles on it. It came in for overheating. We're going to talk about that. All right, so first I'm going to pull codes on this thing. I don't even know if this tool will get into it since it's so new. Might have to bust out TechStream. All right, so far there's no codes. There's about 45 more modules for this thing to go through. But this thing has a mag drive type water pump in it. So it's pretty common in a lot of fluid moving dynamics for like everything from your coffee pot to medical equipment has a mag drive, and so do automobiles now. Especially for the secondary coolant for your heating system and things like that. I think the pump went out on this thing. It has 200,000 miles on it. I'll check that out in a second. It's probably something silly. Yeah, it's something silly. It has nothing to do with why this thing overheated. They thought it was because they drove through a windstorm, but like this weekend we had 60, 70 mile an hour winds for like 3 days in a row, and they hit one of those windstorms and like head on, and thought maybe they broke the old radiator or something, but this thing is not leaking. We're gonna go outside and take a look at it. If the shop will calm down. There's a lot of noise. People like to bang on stuff. All right, here we are. So this is one of the valves right here. This goes to the heater core. The other one's down there, right there. That's for the transmission cooler. They're both warm, except on the back side of that one, it's cold. So it hasn't kicked on yet. Down here is actually the pump itself. The front part, you see where that plugs in right there? No, you can't because I'm blocking it. Right there, that whole thing is the mag drive motor on there, and then the thermostat's behind it somewhere along the line. Both of these hoses are cold because I've been running in about 10 minutes. So get the thermal imager in there. So there's the bottom hose right there. So you can see it's 65-ish degrees. That one goes into the top of the radiator right here. That's warm. The other hose, that lower one, cold as ice. And these heater hoses back here, those are warm. Let's see if I can get that's the bottom for the transmission cooler there. Looks like it's going all the way through, but the radiator is ice cold too. So I'm going to go ahead and ohm this pump motor and see if it's out of spec. Have a feeling it's going to need a new motor and a thermostat to start with. I was just kind of checking around for anything else. Coolant leaking. Maybe a freaking transfer case. Look at this thing. Tighten that up. Check the fluid level in it. This is the first time this has been here, so yeah, there's the fill plug. Alright, I'll check that first before I proceed. Alright, that's all tightened up. It's got fluid in it, so clean it off a little bit. Finish looking around here. Hey dude, it's pretty dirty. That's gross. I might just pressure test this before I do anything else. See if there's anything leaking. Well, there's a bird. Okay. I don't see anything else leaking though, coolant wise. Yeah, that's residue from me earlier taking the cap off and it sprayed everywhere, so that's a good sign. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it or even see it. Listen to the sound it makes when I activate it. I think it's broken. Yeah, so there'll probably be an intermission on this video, and then it'll pick up like 2 weeks later when parts get here, and try to have that water pump on the table so we can look at it. Alright, parts are finally here. I got the alternator out already so I can get space to get in here. Oh yeah. It should just be these 3 bolts right here. And then whatever wiring shenanigans, and we'll get this thing out of here and take a look at it. Was that an 8? Sure as heck is not a 10. Alright, let's try an 8. Should work. I pre-fitted it. Can't do nothing. There we go. Well, alright. I'll find a spot for that, a fancy spot where it'll just be in the way enough to make things difficult. I gotta get those hose clamps off on the back. You can't. You see that one? That one? Oh yeah, right there. That one's gonna be fun. Probably can slip my arm in up here. So I got little clown arms that can get in there and get that. I don't know how I got that off. It just came off magically. Gotta get this other one off and then we'll pull it. Finally pull it, and I'll stop talking about pulling it. We got the loudest truck going on. So I got those 3 bolts loose. I think there's another bolt somewhere. Oh great, look at this thing. Well, that's the 3 that I had. Maybe right here. Seems feasible. Oh yeah. There it is. Touching it. Pretty sure it's a 14. There you are. Drop this one. Oh. Can't really see in there. Alright. So, it does move. It's pretty rough though. Right there. This thing had a mechanical failure on the fan side. It's like stuck right there. And you can see it moving, right? Yeah, let's get a new one. Look how smooth this one goes. Oh yeah, do that all day. Pinkies up even. Cool. And just for the sake of it, I'm gonna take it apart. Curiosity. Ooh, fancy. I need 2 hands. Oh yeah. Oh god. Let me get this thing out of here. Oh, should just come out, right? Unless there's a locking ring on there. Looks like a something right there. Let me mess with this thing. Well, my curiosity died. Yeah, see, it's stuck. Anyway, I want to put the new one in there and sit on my butt all day because we're super slow. Well, if you made it this far into the video, appreciate you watching. I'm going to cap it here. Hope you all have a good rest of your day.